Before Wakanda, there was a real prince, a warrior of unmatched strength, feared by an entire kingdom. This is not mythology, this is African history. This is the legend of Arhuanran of Udo. What happens when a prince is denied his destiny, not by battle, not by treason, but simply because he didn't cry at birth? This is the forgotten legend of Arhuanran, the rightful heir turned outcast, whose rage shook the mighty Benin kingdom. In the mighty Benin kingdom, during the era of Oba Esigie, two powerful sons were born, Esigie himself, and Arhuanran, his half-brother. Arhuanran was the son of Queen Idia, a legendary warrior queen, and a man of divine strength. From childhood, he was known for his raw power and unmatched intellect. But fate had different plans for him. In the majestic Benin kingdom of the 15th century, a royal birth was more than a celebration, it was a prophecy. Prince Ijuba, the first son of Oba Esigie and Queen Ohonmi, entered the world in silence. No cry. No wail. In Benin tradition, this was a bad omen. Then came his younger half-brother, Osor, born crying, loud and clear. The priests and chiefs saw this as a divine sign. A true heir. Oba Esigie, bound by custom and spiritual beliefs, named Osor the crown prince. Thus, the firstborn, Ijuba, was passed over. From that moment, his name was changed to Arhuanran, and so began a lifelong rivalry that would shape the kingdom's future. When Oba Esigie was crowned king, Arhuanran believed the throne was rightfully his. But palace politics, omens, and power struggles denied him the crown. Angry and betrayed, Arhuanran left Benin city and built his own powerful city, Udo, deep in the forested lands west of the capital. Denied the throne, Arhuanran didn't fade into shadows. He trained in warfare, mastering the sword, the spear, and the strategies of battle. The people of Udo, where he was sent, saw him as a king without a crown, brave, wise, and destined for more. As Oba Esigie took the throne in Benin, Arhuanran ruled Udo like a sovereign king, building palaces, commanding armies, and winning the loyalty of chiefs and warriors alike. But deep within, the fire of betrayal burned. Udo wasn't just a village, it was a fortress, a kingdom of its own. Arhuanran trained fierce warriors, constructed great walls, and prepared for revenge. For years, Udo rivaled Benin. Tensions grew. Spies whispered. The winds of war howled. It didn't take long before the tension turned into war. Arhuanran, now a powerful warlord, gathered his army and marched toward Benin, determined to take the throne he believed was his by birth. The clash was epic, brother against brother, blood against blood. But fate, once again, betrayed him. Through cunning strategy and the support of the spiritual Oba Esigie, the powerful Queen Mother of Esigie, Benin triumphed. Arhuanran retreated, defeated, but not broken. According to oral traditions, Arhuanran, upon sensing betrayal among his own men, vanished into Lake Udo, ashamed and filled with grief, never to be seen again. But not before placing a curse. Let no Oba ever set foot in Udo again. And to this day, no reigning Oba of Benin dares to enter Udo. His palace turned to ruins. His name became a whisper. A legend. But to many, Arhuanran was more than a prince. He was a symbol of resistance, lost destiny, and a warrior's pride. To this day, his spirit is honored. Udo became sacred ground. Arhuanran was no longer just a man, he became a deity, worshipped as a god of war, pride, and strength. His story lives on in Benin chants, shrines, and names. His defiance still echoes in African soil. Arhuanran's legacy is not just about rebellion, it's about power, destiny, and the unstoppable spirit of royalty. He was the prince who defied a kingdom and became a god. Was Arhuanran a fallen prince, or a forgotten king? In the echoes of Udo and the silence of royal chambers, his story still lives. Not every heir wears a crown, some become legends. What do you think? Was Arhuanran wronged? Or was fate simply cruel? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more hidden African history.